They've won Tonys and Oscars and Emmys and Grammys. There's no red carpet because they're home in their jammies. From Melrose Place to Broadway to Janeway and her crew, let Seth and James bring all the stars to you.
Anywho,
they're entertaining everyone, so who's gonna grouse? Just sit right back and you'll hear some tales on Stars in the
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Antoine L. Smith, and I will be your host for today's Plays in the House series reading of Lydia R. Diamond's Stick Fly. The Plays in the House series is a part of the Stars in the House series created by Seth Rudetsky and James Wesley. Stars in the House is a daily series that features stars of stage and screen singing and performing plays live from their homes to support charitable services for those most vulnerable to the effects of COVID. Now, today's reading of Stick Fly will benefit the Actors Fund. The Actors Fund is a national human service organization that fosters stability and resiliency and provides a safety net for performing arts and entertainment professionals over their lifespan. So this is something that is ongoing as an artist. It's not something that just happens when you're performing, but this is something that continues on and on. So it's awesome. Through offices in New York, LA, and Chicago, the fund serves everyone in film, theater, television, music, opera, radio, and dance, with programs including social services, emergency financial assistance, healthcare, insurance counseling, housing, and secondary employment and training services. I know a lot of artists personally who have benefited from the Actors Fund, especially in this time, which is just so unprecedented, and our profession is in limbo right now. So this is really an awesome time for the Actors Fund to be had by anyone that is looking for its services. So all of the proceeds raised today will help the Actors Fund continue to do their amazing work. Now, with that being said, there will be a banner at the bottom of the screen throughout this reading. So if you feel and if you are able to make a donation, please know that it will be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. And also during the intermission, I will have the honor of reading some of your names, donations, and messages. And please know that there is no donation too small and certainly none too big. Now, a little bit about Stick Fly. Stick Fly takes place in the wildly unknown world of upper-class Black society. This is a world characterized by achievement, comportment, and most importantly, legacy. The Boulay, the Lynx, the Smart Set, and Jack and Jill. You are either in the group or very much outside of in the group or very much outside of it. The play takes place on a sunny weekend in 2005 at the Martha's Vineyard mansion of the LaVey family. The comedy drama of the play unfolds as the LaVey brothers introduce their new love interest to the family. The LaVey family home, known as Whitcomb Manor, becomes the background for a weekend of twists, turns, and long-coming familial reckoning. One thing to note as you are watching the play, Lydia Diamond's script sometimes requires two scenes to be happening at the same time. For example, the kitchen and the living room. We've dramatized this virtually by separating those scenes into top of the page and bottom of the page. We ask that you enter that imagination with us. And to add to this experience, original music has been written, composed, and performed by the incomparable Crystal Monet Hall. A singer, songwriter, and vocal arranger, Crystal works with many of today's top acclaimed artists, including Ben Platt, Kristen Chenoweth, Renee Elise Goldsberry, and Thomas Rhett. Crystal also joined Kesha as part of her powerful 2018 Grammy Awards performance in the support of the Time's Up movement. She also performed alongside Kanye West, Chance the Rapper, Cynthia Erivo, and Mickey Hart of the Grateful Dead. She is currently a music professor at NYU New Studio on Broadway. You can follow her at Crystal Monet on Instagram or crystalmonethall.com on her website. Again, if you are able, please follow the link down below for donations to the Actors Fund, and please know that it will be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, I would like to welcome the actors who will be performing today and also take us into Stick Fly.
Mr. Shiny Shoes, Mr. Well-to-do, summer's on the Cape, still you can't escape. They won't free you, 'cause they don't see you, but you sure do got a comfy cage. Kids in private school, wife adorned with jewels. She's a battle flag, but then here they come with that paper bag. And they won't free you, 'cause they don't see you. Ain't the dream a drag? You beg, you borrow, you steal, you sin, but you so happy when you finally get in. You have a grand time, you have a laugh, until you realize you own nothing you have. Reach for a caress and get a kick. You see they got you like the fly stuck on the stick. You got some money but lost your crown. Nothing can catch you, so they had to glue you down. A little honey, a little taste, but then it's just enough to keep you in your place. Smile and be grateful the way you do. You'd give your mind to find your way up out the glue.
Wow. Holy. This, yours.
My family's.
Oh, that. Oh, this.
Mm-hmm.
Around the drive and that little house?
That's the guest house.
Wow. Okay. Well, I was going to marry you for love, but maybe now I'll have to marry you for money.
Well, I thought you said you were going to marry me so we could sleep together at family reunions.
Only my mother is so provincial.
Oh, honeybee, that's not provincial. That's black.
Oh, Spoon, honey, is this a real romance beer den?
Beer den, yes.
And that's a real.
Yes, it is.
And this one.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Mom's classy. French, Italian, Swahili, undergraduate art history, master's child development, MFA, interdisciplinary arts integration. Also, she could sit here at home and be here with warm cookies when we got home from school.
Should I be intimidated?
Absolutely.
Oh, you didn't tell me. Someone's a collector?
What?
The butterflies.
Oh, no, the aesthetic. You know, Mom's only relationship with bugs is through the exterminator. She has him on speed dial. Called him once because there were too many bugs outside.
Oh, these are amazing. Wow. Look at how beautiful their clothes are. And the people. Oh, who is this?
Grandma LeVay.
Oh.
Dad's mom. We lost her 10 years ago. Oh, and this is the great-great-great-great-grandfather Whitcomb, the great sea captain.
I've seen this picture before.
Yeah, in your dad's book.
Of course.
He was never a slave. He was a shipper.
Of what?
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Anyway, he saved the mayor's son from a boating accident. And as a reward, the mayor gave him this land on which this house he built, making the Whitcombs the first blacks to own land anywhere on the vineyard.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Uh,
Ugh, I'm nervous.
Hi.
Now I'm really nervous. I'm supposed to be. You're bringing home your fiance?
No. You're adorable. They'll love you, all right? And let me show you around before you unpack your nets and your jars. This is my love. It's the family sofa.
Hmm.
You know, Ma's gonna have us in separate rooms.
Oh, that is so black of her.
Oh, come on, honeybee. Just give me a little sugar.
Okay. I'm not having your mom walk in on me with my ass up in the air like some kind of bad urban legend or something.
All right, fine. Then I'll feed my other carnal needs. Oh, I wonder if Miss Ellie left us some food.
Oh,
Sorry.
you startled me.
Oh, God. Hi. I'm not ready. I thought Flip said evening. This is afternoon. Where is he? Kent!
Oh, look at you. You're all grown up. Hey, you start college yet?
Oh, that must be your woman out there. She cute.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm so behind. You caught the first ferry? Mama makes it look easy. Hopefully, I start school next winter.
Okay.
Now I'm sick, so you gotta settle for me. But that's all right, because I always did like coming up here. Depending on how Mama's doing, I might be able to fit in a class or two in the fall.
Oh. Hi.
Harold?
Flip. Please.
So, you know where?
I'm still waiting to hear. I applied everywhere. I want to stay near Mama, though. Maybe
Ooh.
Columbia.
Okay.
Princeton's kind of far.
Flip. He talked about you, but I didn't put it together.
Yeah, I heard he had a girl. It didn't even occur to me.
Taylor?
I know.
You'll probably have your pick.
Well, I don't like to brag.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, then.
Well, it's good to see you.
What have you been up to?
You staying long?
A few weeks, you know. Well, if Ma and Taylor hit it off.
Should be fun watching Mrs. LeVay put her through the paces.
Ma will like her.
So where's my bro?
He's in the kitchen with
You can hand me that.
Oh, here.
Wait, Miss Ellie?
I don't know.
Large, pleasant, older black lady?
No. Pretty, young, nice. She was already here.
Kimber beat me?
Spoon said you were in Aspen.
Spoon.
Oh, Kent. I'm sorry, pet name. Yeah, I thought you two were coming up later.
I cut it short. I had to fly back for an emergency. Kimber got here too early. I wanted time to smooth away, you know?
No. She actually said we got here too early.
She did she? Honey, you were supposed to come for another.
Honey.
Hey!
Cheryl, look at you, all grown up.
Yeah, well, I'll be going to college. Gonna load up on the science on the front end so I can go pre-med like you were when you went to college.
Yeah, a long time ago. Hey, man,
What's
Mr. Girl, you could have done worse. So what'd you do with her?
What?
Your girl said my girl was in the kitchen.
Oh, I thought she was. I'm confused.
Nah, My girl's still where I left her. All right. I have a little ground laying to do with the folks first.
Then you are.
Oh, Cheryl, I'm working for the LeVays.
Cheryl's mom, Miss Ellie, helped mom for years, but now look at it. She's all grown up.
I am.
Oh, you're the maid. Where do the grits go?
We keep the dry goods in the fridge. It's so humid here. Things get kind of.
What did he mean, ground laying?
Yeah. You know, Flip's girl's a little melanin challenged.
Melanin challenged?
She's of the other persuasion.
Not in the tribe, huh?
She's cool. Studies race dynamics in inner city schools.
As opposed to the outer city.
Oh, she white.
She's Italian.
She's Italian.
So this is Taylor.
Yeah, we go way back.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, all the way back to the living room.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, hold on. I don't answer it on vacation.
What about your patients?
Oh, nice. You got one?
Oh, yeah. My assistant stood in line for 12 hours.
Oh, damn, sweet. Sexy.
Damn straight.
Oh, you can leave the oatmeal on the counter. We go through pretty fast. Flip, you never liked white girls.
She's Italian.
Yo, where are mom and dad? I thought they were supposed to be here.
Dr. LeVay got caught into an emergency. They should be here early tomorrow. You want me to make dinner?
No, thanks. I think I'll show Taylor around. Hey, you want to come, Flip?
I'm cool. I'll stay here and help our girl out with the house.
So, what's first?
I don't know. Whatever you want to do. You could show me the ocean.
You've seen oceans. Hey, we could go down to the wharf.
The wharf?
Town, look around, lots of shops and galleries.
I've seen towns.
Okay, well, maybe I should show you my room.
I've seen rooms.
Well, maybe there's something in my room you've seen before that you'd like to see again.
Flip's girlfriend is white?
No, she's Italian.
Will your folks disapprove?
Nah, I mean, that's what I'm here for.
That doesn't bode well for me.
No, it's not like that. They'll love you. I mean, Dad will think you're too good for me.
Well, I am.
Oh.
Oh, you brought the hard copy of your manuscript, right?
Yeah.
And you'll show it to them?
If I feel like it.
What does that mean?
It means if I feel like it. Hey, come on.
This little blonde sales girl, she's just on me, right? So I say, look, I've traveled all over the world. I'm a doctor, damn it. You want to sweat me like that? Like,
Stop talking. Maybe he'll take his turn.
I'm just saying, what the hell am I going to steal from Pottery Barn? Like,
You could put a candle in your pocket or something.
that was rhetorical, Cheryl. Go.
What's green?
You know that.
You sure you want to play Cheryl?
I'm saying they shouldn't follow you around because you're a person.
What?
You shouldn't be harassed because you're human.
What's green?
Come on. Like I said, not just a person, a well-dressed, well-read, well-traveled person.
Okay, so remind me, what's green?
You know that.
So they should follow around a guy who works for, say, the phone company, just not you. Green is science and nature.
Cheryl's right. That's classist. Now play.
Why are you doing this?
Quality family time.
Oh, please. Stop working and come on and play, Cheryl. You'll be busy enough when mom and dad get here.
Oh, you can take my place and I'll finish up the dishes.
I hate that game. Besides, if your folks came and I was...
No. I don't mind.
It's fine. Really. It's my job.
I was just trying to help.
Okay, now who's holding things up? Play so we can finish the damn game.
I like the game, and you would too if you were invested in winning.
Yeah,
It's
bro, where's
trivia.
the fighting spirit?
It's trivia, trivial pursuit, the pursuit of things trivial. Implicit in the name is the reason for my lack of investment.
That's not implicit. That's intrinsic. Intrinsic to the name.
Inherent.
No.
No.
It's entertainment.
All right, Jesus, fine. Green for a piece of pie.
What Russian physiologist went to the dogs to write conditioned reflexes? Man, you always get the easy ones.
Pavlov.
I need a first name.
All right, that's ridiculous.
No, it's the rules.
You're right.
Okay, I don't want to play.
Oh my God, you suck.
Ivan Pavlov. What? I can't know that?
So here, you win the pie.
Here, Flip. You can have it.
Oh, come on, Cheryl. Have a little fun.
I can't play with you guys like that this summer. Mom isn't here. I have work to do.
Fine. Your turn.
She's a little serious about this, isn't she?
Hurry up, honey. You're missing my brilliance. Oh, history. Okay. What South Vietnamese president was assassinated by his generals in 1963?
Let me read that.
You can't do that.
I get South Vietnamese president. He gets Pavlov.
Ngo Dinh Diem.
Dad!
Yes, sir. The South Vietnamese president. I met his brother in 72.
You made it.
Sons, you know, a little known thing about Ngo Dinh.
We didn't hear you drive up.
Oh, I flew in. Had the shuttle drop me off at the end of the drive.
You didn't bring the car?
Your mom's bringing it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I don't understand.
So, little known fact about Ngo Dinh.
Dr. LeVay, so nice to meet you.
I'm sorry going on like that. Flip, you weren't going to introduce her?
No, Dad. This is Taylor. Taylor Bradley Scott. I mean, beautiful, isn't she?
You can tell them about me.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well done. Ms. Bradley Scott. Beautiful doesn't do this exceptional creature justice. It's an honor, my dear.
Dad, I mentioned Taylor. My fiance. Her father was...
Of course, James Bradley Scott. Yes, of course. Well, again, so nice to meet you.
Dr. LeVay.
Too formal. Dad would be weird, huh? How about you call me Joseph?
Okay, Doctor. Oh, sir. Joseph.
Your dad was a great man. Great man. I just regret I didn't have the opportunity to know him.
Yeah, I regret that too.
It's been a year now. So sorry for your loss. Grief's a bitch, huh?
Guess so.
Which was my favorite. You boys remember, I made you read it and write a report one summer. It's right there. Right there. Oh yeah, The Bonds of Intellectual Freedom.
That's a lot of people's favorite. Are we playing or not, guys?
Won him a Pulitzer, didn't it?
His second. So, whose turn?
Kicking their asses, I see.
Yes, sir. That is no fun. They don't want to play.
Because you're kicking their asses.
I'm trying.
Cheryl! As I live and breathe, this is not the little girl I saw last year. Surely not. Boys, there's a ravishing young woman toiling away in our kitchen.
Hi, Dr. LeVay. Mom said you know. Wasn't Mrs. LeVay supposed to tell you? Mom's sick.
Still?
Again.
I'm sorry to hear that. Please give her my best.
I came up Thursday. Where's Mrs. LeVay?
I'm sure we're in good hands.
Can I fix you something?
That'd be great. You know what I like.
on black or white rye.
Let's keep it black. Extra mustard, okay?
I know.
So, where's Ma?
Your mom and I would have driven up tomorrow, but she thought she might have morning meetings.
So she told you to just go ahead?
You just left? You couldn't wait for her?
Hey.
What?
Dr. LeVay, the house is beautiful.
So what's up with you? Found a career you want to stick with for 5 minutes?
You know, Flip has a friend joining him. You should ask him about her.
So you're going to support your beautiful wife writing books now, I hear.
Spoon is very talented, and I'm supporting myself just fine. You should really read his...
Spoon?
Oh, it's my nickname for him. He brought the manuscript.
Taylor, I just don't.
That's sweet. Flat there. So, son, you're a very talented fiction writer for whom I paid to get a law degree, a business degree, and a master's in sociology.
Spoon just got a publisher.
Random House? Dell?
It's a small, reputable house.
Oh, small.
Reputable.
Well, maybe Spoon, Kent told you, I'm doing a postdoc at Johns Hopkins, entomology.
Dad, you've only been here 10 minutes. Lighten up. I read the novel. It's good. Come on, let's get you some food.
Flip. Can I one?
No thanks. I'm cool. Gotta watch my girlish figure.
You're funny.
That was intense.
Not even. That was mild.
You're shrinking.
I'm fine.
Pickles?
Yes, sir. I know.
Please don't let him turn you into a 13-year-old. I like you grown up.
That's what parents do.
Parents who are around, I guess.
The beef is shaved, not sliced.
Not sliced. Right.
You didn't tell them I was coming?
Oh, no, it's not that deep, really. I told Ma. She probably decided to let Dad meet you. He's hard on me. God, it would have been a thing. More of what you just saw, you know?
So, you want to keep playing? I'm just a piece of pie away from victory.
No. Please do not make me play.
Oh, you are a good man, Kent LeVay. And you're a fine writer. The world will know it.
Hey, let's go upstairs. Huh? You can remind me how grown up I am.
Well, how grown up do you want to be?
How grown up you want to make me?
So, you have a guest coming, huh? An important one?
A friend, Dad.
You don't usually bring your friends around when we're all here.
She's cool. Met her at the practice. Came in yelling at me about her mother's lift. Said I was taking advantage. She was right.
Met your mom under singular circumstances.
Well, if that'll be all.
Have you heard this story, Cheryl?
Every anniversary, every birthday, every Thanksgiving. So I'll just be in the...
We've all heard the story, Dad.
One of those brown bag cotillions?
Hey, Ma.
Yeah, you've told us.
You know, they hold the bag up to your face.
Many times.
Rub the comb through your hair, and if the comb can't get through or the bag is lighter than you, well, clearly you're at the wrong party.
It moved to your... Wait. Pancreas?
So, I fail on both sides, and I'll never forget this. Yellow-waisted girl in an ugly-ass bright pink dress is saying, "I'm sorry, Dr. LeVay, but I'm not allowed, you understand." And just then, this beautiful woman
In a blue dress with long brown curls and gray eyes.
Let me tell the story.
I should come home. Yes, ma'am.
This beautiful woman walks in. "This is delicious." Cheryl!
Hold on, Ma.
Cheryl!
Okay. So you're gonna be okay?
Cheryl!
Okay. Love you too. Sir?
This is delicious. Thank you.
Welcome.
Where was I?
Beautiful woman walks in.
And she says, Dr. LeVay, I read about you in last month's Harvard Review, and I cannot believe you're going to just stand there and let this bitch turn you away. I would have danced with you. And she went on and on.
Fine. Did you get in?
Hell no. But I got your mother's name and number, and the rest is history.
So, my friend is Italian.
You mean she's white?
She's Italian.
Oh, well. She here?
She's coming tomorrow.
Wanted to lay the groundwork with your mom, huh?
Well, with both of you. I just thought it would be good if you knew.
You sound like you're embarrassed.
No, just aware. Mom's gonna freak, isn't she?
Hard to say. She's got some other stuff on her mind.
She all right?
Yeah, you know women. You've been to visit this girl's people?
Only the artist aunt in the city. We'll drive over in a few weeks. They're in Kenny.
Bunkport? Oh, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Seriously, Dad, what's up with Mom?
Why you ask?
Just not like her to get here after us. She lives for this.
I told you, she has meetings.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Dad. Take it easy on Kent, all right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you do.
The boy's a fuck up. Hey, I don't set unreasonably high standards, but I've given you boys everything. There is no need for floundering.
I just came down for some milk. You know, it seems if we can't all live up to the high standards you set, at least we can watch our calcium intake.
That's what I'm talking about, Dad. It's harsh.
I don't need you to defend me.
You don't. That's funny. Okay. Then I'm out.
I've been wanting to talk to you about something.
What, you're starting dental school next fall?
No. I just thought I could show you my...
Look, son, Flip's right. That was harsh. I'm sorry. But I swear, I don't know what to do with you.
Do with me?
It's time to step up. You're about to have a wife, God help you. Maybe start a family. You can't be out there like you've been trying to find yourself and whatnot. It's not about you anymore. I'll help you. Figure out what you want to do with your life and get back to me. I'll make some calls, but I'm not entertaining this mess about now I'm a writer. Damn, boy. Man up, get a job. You have something to say?
No, sir.
I didn't think so.
I don't make waffles. Ma, it's not efficient. There's a kitchen full of food. I used your list. Yeah. But I got some other stuff too. I hear you, but yes, ma'am. Listen, Mama, there's like a bajillion kinds of cereal, granola, yogurt, whole milk, soy, cream, raspberries, strawberries, bagel, lots. Okay, no, I gotta go. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. But really, I have to go. ask if there's anything he wants to say. About what, Mom? Fine, I'll ask, but I don't understand. Okay. Love you too. Feel better, all right? Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I was just
I'm looking for something to eat.
right.
What do you have a taste for? I could whip something up.
Not sure.
Sandwich?
Maybe.
Soup?
I don't know.
Maybe there's something specific you were looking for.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe something you were saving for a special occasion?
Like?
Caviar?
Have you ever known me to eat anything raw, Ellie?
Cheryl.
Of course.
I think what you're looking for is behind the flower bin.
You think?
I thought it was Mom's.
Behind the flower bin, you say?
Yes, sir.
Then I guess you know what else I need. Pickled pig's feet.
Can I get you a bowl?
Oh, I'm good now. Thank you, dear. Would you like to join me?
Oh, God, no. Thank you, sir.
Well, that's funny. Too good for the finer things, huh?
No, it's just...
Your mother likes them cold, you know.
Yes, sir. I've had them before when I was too young to know better.
Yeah, my kids won't touch them either. That's why I have to hide them or I'll never hear the end of it. So how is Ellie?
Well, she's pretty sick.
You told me. I thought they were supposed to have gotten it all.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Well, it's very nice of you to fill in.
Oh, of course.
You talked to Mrs. LeBay?
This morning. But that was Mom on the phone just now.
What'd you have to say?
Mom?
Mrs. LeBay.
She said I shouldn't let you eat cheese. It reminded me to make sure Juan turns over the compost. Flip's allergic to nuts, but I knew that.
Just, if you needed to talk about anything.
Okay. Sure. I'm struggling with which school would be best for science or if I should do a liberal arts thing my first year.
Just if you needed to.
Right. Of course. I'm sorry. Yes. No. It's good. Well, Mom did tell me to ask you if you...
Dr. LeVay.
Joseph?
Oh, hey. Right. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Spoon asked me to grab him some milk, so I was just...
I'll get it.
Oh, just tell me where things are. I'm perfectly capable.
Didn't think you weren't capable. Just thought you wanted some milk. Fine. Glasses up there and milk in the fridge.
So, about the house.
Okay, Mrs. LeVay asked me to make her a list of repairs for contractors. So far, I have gutters, the light fixtures in the upstairs bathroom, some loose lattice work under the porch, and the storm windows and shutters.
Oh, I could have the boys do that.
Okay. Should I cross it off?
Leave it on.
Okay, then.
Great.
So, yeah, Mom said to ask you, I don't know, like if there's something you want to say to me?
No, dear.
I don't know. I didn't quite understand. Something you might want to say.
No.
Okay, but Mom said that.
I said no. Don't you have something to do?
Milk?
What? No, thank you.
It gets a little cool here at night, huh?
Yes, it is. A little cool.
Baby, what is taking you so long? Oh, Dad. Found the pig's feet, I see. You've been down here forever, all right? Bed's getting cold.
Taylor's still trying to ingratiate herself. That takes a little time. Well, I'm off. See you kids later.
What's up with your dad and Cheryl?
What?
I don't know. They just did the weirdest dance.
Dancing?
No, just weird. I don't know.
Okay. You haven't figured out yet that my family's weird? All right, wait till mom gets here. They'll snap back in line. Hey, can I read you a rewrite? Okay, see, I wanted the confrontation with Michael and his dad to be subtle. It can't be histrionic or it's cheap. Okay. Here it is. It was in his father's brow, a measured crease that was always present, but deepened, not with concern as one would expect, but whenever the conversation shifted from him. Michael saw the shadow in that furrow grow darker, and he knew that soon his opening would have passed. It was not possible to express displeasure or even uncertainty in his father's presence, but a certain amount of honesty was required, a certain kind of communication, a language that played out in anecdotes and connotations.
What did you do that for?
What? What the hell?
Didn't you see? I was
You were. Is this honey?
observing the fly.
The fly? You put honey on the table? To observe the. Okay, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Why?
It's what I do. Your specimens up here are a little different from the ones I see every day.
Specimens?
Insects. I study them. The household fly mostly, but I collect, whatever.
Sure. You always get up this early?
Yeah, the earlier the better.
I read your dad's book last night.
Really? The whole thing?
What? You're surprised?
No, it's just so long and dense.
I thought it was good. He was pretty radical, huh?
I guess, in his way.
I liked what he was saying about the economic ramifications of the slave trade and how he makes it so specific and traces the debt from shippers to traders to banks. You read it, right?
Of course.
Well, what's your favorite part?
Let me help you clean up this mess.
It's fine.
Oh, I could start in on the dishes then, or...
No, thank you.
I don't mind.
I said no thanks.
Sorry. Do you get the paper here?
Yeah?
Where?
What?
The paper. Where do you get it?
It's on the porch if it came yet. Oh,
Okay.
Do you want me to?
No. Thanks. Thank you.
Sure.
Oh. Woo. Wow. Dr. LeVay gets everything.
Yeah. We call and have them start up a couple of weeks before they get here. He gets nervous if they're not waiting for him.
Do you think he'd mind if I started in on them?
No.
Okay, then. If I can't clean up this mess, I'll just... Okay. Do you mind if I put on a cup of coffee?
I'll do it. I usually wait until the first person gets up.
I can do it.
That's okay.
I don't mind.
Decaf or regular?
Whatever is easiest.
You've made coffee before, right?
Sure.
So you know one is the same as the other, right?
I'm sorry. Regular. I'll just take the papers. I'll just, okay then. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've got it. I've got it. Oh. Hello.
Hi, this is 2020 Brayberry, isn't it?
I don't know. There's no sign?
I couldn't find it, no.
Well, this is the LeVay residence.
Good. I'm in the right place. Hi, I'm Kimber Davies, Flip's friend.
Of course. Yeah, he's told us about you, that you were coming. Come in. Here, let me help you with your,
You must be Cheryl. Flip's told me all about you. Congratulations! About graduating.
No, Taylor. Spoon, Kent, Harold, Flip's brother's fiance.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's so nice to meet you.
I thought you'd have an accent.
What?
Oh. Anyway, I'm up before everyone, and I was feeling a little, like the new girl. I usually clean when I want to fit in, but that's Cheryl's job, so I'm a little lost.
Oh, okay. So, is Flip here?
I think they're all still asleep. We could wake them up, or...
I can wait it out. Is there coffee?
Yes. You can have regular or decaf, as both are very easy to make.
What's the hurry, man?
Cheryl, this is Kimber.
I thought I heard the door.
Okay, so
Hi, Cheryl.
Can't run interference from the bedroom.
Cheryl, this is Kimber.
Flip's told me so much about you.
Coffee's ready. Grapefruit's in the fridge.
You made it.
I better go get the...
Were the directions okay, babe?
Oh, fine. It was a long flight. Bad air, over the mountains.
Oh, poor baby.
Hey, nice shirt.
This girl I know got it for me.
Oh, she has good taste.
Yes, you do.
buongiorno, Bella.
Oh, okay then. Buongiorno.
I'm sorry, I haven't made introductions. Kimber, this is...
You're Kent. Of course, nice to meet you. I enjoyed your book.
You let her read it without asking?
You've met Taylor then?
Yeah. We go way back. Coffee?
Cheryl, you know who messed with my papers?
Dad.
Oh, buongiorno, bella signorina. Benvenuto a casa nostra, la tua bellezza è più grande di tutti i fiori nel mondo.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
I could eat lobster every day.
You can?
It's so good.
Anything's good when you dip it in melted butter.
Taylor, you were telling us about...
Yes. Taylor, please regale us with more amusing anecdotes.
Have I been talking too much? Oh, it doesn't matter.
your junior year.
You don't have to.
Well, my junior year, college.
I'm sorry to interrupt. He really told you guys I'm Italian?
Yeah, but you are, right?
No. Straight up wasp.
Your aunt has a pasta maker.
Let it go, man. You're busted.
Yeah, mom would kick our asses if she saw us right now.
Yeah, we eat at the dining room table.
Yeah, she flips out if you eat so much as a bologna sandwich on the couch.
Still, It'll be my ass if you leave crumbs.
Kent, I've been wanting to tell you how much I really enjoyed your novel.
That's right. You read it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh,
It reminded me of some of my own family dynamics.
Really?
there's banana pudding if anyone's interested.
Oh, God bless you, Cheryl.
A good writer communicates across worlds by effectively communicating the specificity of his own world.
I think the strength is in how universal the story is.
No, Taylor, I think she's right. It's only universal because I'm specific about the characters, the relationships, the setting.
And you were a lit major?
So you all want dessert?
Yes. Thanks, Cheryl.
Political science with a focus on African American studies undergrad. My dissertation was on achievement gap issues. I'm just saying, I was moved. I'm the youngest too.
So we're talking about Kent's book. I thought Taylor was saying something about
The youngest child thing is a trip, isn't it?
Oh God, yes. But also, your imagery is amazing. Really out of this world, and the ease with which you segue from one setting to the next, and the landscape like a metaphor for the fragile state of Michael's psyche.
Well, since we haven't all read it, perhaps we can talk about
But, I don't know if I call it fragile. I think he's stronger than what you might be.
Oh, no, absolutely. I misspoke. He's terribly strong, but there's a vulnerability that's so attractive.
Attractive.
Appealing.
Ooh, appealing.
Is there a lot of you in Michael?
Well, certainly the appealing parts.
Yeah, so this is nice. Dad, where the hell is Mom? This is crazy.
Yeah, wasn't she coming this morning?
Look, I'm calling. Where's my phone? It's upstairs. Kimber, could you run up and
Sid, don't disturb your mother. For years, you guys get here whenever the hell you want, whenever the hell it works with your schedule. You can't afford her that much latitude. Taylor, you started a story that was so rudely interrupted.
What?
Your junior year.
Oh, I don't know. It's not such a big deal. Well, I sat down to play a game of solitaire, and I didn't stop for the rest of the semester.
Heart?
No.
Computer. It was the first semester for junior year, and
I used my work study money to get this cute little laptop, and it came with solitaire.
But you graduated early, right?
She did, and with honors. Look, you don't have to go into this, honey.
Then I don't get it. What was the problem?
It's not a problem, really. I'm not ashamed. I had a women's studies class that morning. One of these really intimate little, what do you call them? Honors seminars. We were so liberal and smart, and it was 8 little white girls named Becky. No offense. I'm sure they had different names.
None taken.
And a gay white guy and this little Asian girl and me. And they're talking about Weber's theories on social dominance. And they've built this hypothetical utopian society.
Oh yeah, economy and society.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, unlike anything Weber could have conceived of, this society will have no men, and so would be perfect. Well, I look over at Topher, the gay white guy, and I'm waiting for him to say something. But we've all had enough sight to know what happens to the power dynamics when you're the only one.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Nom, 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 nom. So Topher's quiet. And I say, is your utopia free of color distinctions? And I'm careful not to look at the Asian girl.
Fucked him up, huh?
Dad.
What? She fucked him up.
Woman.
What?
The Asian woman.
fine. I'm careful not to look at the Asian woman because I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to assume that she's got a similar worldview.
I've dated Asian girls. They're down.
Women.
But it's all relative. From where I sit, the bulk of the racial stuff they get is that people assume they're smart. Guys want to date them, and they fit all of the shoes on the sales rack.
Well, as long as there's no hypocrisy in your lamentations.
No, baby, that's not hypocrisy. That's straight up racism.
And one of the Beckys says, like, what do you mean color distinctions? And I look at the professor with her page boy Birkenstock unshaved ass, and she's not giving it up. So I'm on. And I explain that not only is it problematic that we haven't stopped to consider racial tensions in our now female-dominated society, but we haven't even begun to consider class.
I'm not sure that class matters.
Of course, class matters.
Dear, I'm sure your mama raised you better than that. This house has been full of octoroons and quadroons for 3 generations, and you think our loving white neighbors wouldn't rather we moved over to the bluffs with the other Negroes? Cheryl, could you top me off, please?
Mm-hmm.
You can just leave the bottle.
That's not my point.
Well, I haven't noticed it matters so much how much money you have. If you're a nigga, folks is gonna see a nigga. So you don't have to think, Cheryl. Don't you think, Cheryl?
But surely money creates a social buffer.
Taylor was talking.
Taylor is always talking.
I want to know what happened.
Really, it's hard to remember. It's all sort of blurred together.
Like she hasn't told this story a million times.
Hey.
Fine. So one of the Beckys gets quite hostile and then just downright ignorant. And eventually she was saying that if it was a utopian society, that there would be only one dominant race. And the teacher is agreeing, and I'm trying to show them that this would not be a utopian society. This would be the Third Reich. And the Asian girl is saying it's just for purposes of discussion, but she's clearly very upset. But this is the kicker. I get a call from the professor the next day. She'd like to apologize for letting things get out of control. She's pretty sure that at some point things may have become racist. And I say, I think it started when you decided to teach a class called Feminist Voices of the 20th Century and included no women of color.
That's awful.
Well, she explains there really aren't women of color accepted in the canon of hard feminine discourse.
What about bell hooks?
Yeah, that's what I said. And then she misquotes my dad back to me as if he would support such nonsense. I mean, he would, but still, she doesn't know that. I can wait if you need to.
Cheryl will get it.
Hello? Oh, sure. 1 second.
Go on.
Well, I guess it was the last straw or something. That was it. I mean, I had been fighting pretty much the same battle since high school.
Well, seems you would have learned to put in perspective.
Perspective. I was tired. I was supposed to be getting an education, but instead I'm teaching cultural sensitivity 101 every time I turn around. And I have been since like the 3rd grade. So I go home, I take a shower, I turn on my little laptop, and it's so pretty, and I select Vegas style, and I play, and I sleep and occasionally eat, and I don't stop playing.
Dr. LeVay, it's Mrs. LeVay.
Tell her I'll call her back.
She says it's important.
What did I say, Cheryl?
Dad.
What?
So you're saying white feminist discourse precipitated a nervous breakdown?
Flip.
She's just telling you what happened to her.
I think she's saying the white people drove her out of her raving ass mind.
Yes, Dr. LeVay. The white people finally drove me crazy. But see, I didn't know I was crazy. I thought I was just really liking solitaire. Didn't matter. I was a straight A student. No one missed me. The only raisin in the oatmeal. The only speck of nutmeg on the eggnog.
Well, maybe they were grateful for your absence. I don't mean that badly.
Sure you do.
No. All I'm saying, really, is that it's hard to have someone rubbing your nose in your own bullshit all the time, and it sounds like you can be relentless.
I don't know. I think you can be relentless and keep chipping away at the bullshit, or you can be passive and confused and lose your mind.
You lost it anyway.
Flip.
Stop flipping me. This is ridiculous, and we're indulging her. Come on, we all went to good schools.
Oh, by good, you mean white.
There were black folks like me at Exeter and Harvard.
That was my problem. The black folks at Harvard were like you.
What?
Come on. I couldn't have hung out with your crowd. You were flying to Aspen for the weekend and driving around in SUVs and shit.
I had my dad's old Saab.
Oh, well, then.
Cheryl.
Oh, coffee?
No, thank you. But Cheryl, you went to a nice school.
Cheryl had a scholarship at the best high school in Manhattan.
That must have been a trip.
It was all right. The classes were amazing.
Well, didn't you feel out of place?
Why?
It just seems like it would be a difficult transition.
From what? I went to grade school. School to school.
Did you have friends?
I wasn't trying to have friends. I didn't want to be friends with them people. I just wanted to get good grades so I could get a scholarship to college.
A black girl with a diploma from that school can go anywhere.
Here's what I don't get, Taylor. I mean, I work with black and Latino kids in the inner city.
Oh, I know.
Honey,
just
come on.
That was my dissertation around inequalities in education. Anyway, I have a hard time feeling sorry for you, the daughter of a famous intellectual.
Just by birth. He got a new family.
Anyway, I swear, some of the places these kids live, it's like a third world country.
And I guess you saw plenty of those in the Peace Corps after you bummed around Europe.
Taylor.
What? She doesn't know me. You don't know me.
Can you shut her up?
That's okay, honey. I'm okay. Yes, so you know me well. Yes, Europe, Peace Corps. And so help me here. There you were at this privileged institution with your famous dad and your new laptop to soothe yourself. And you're upset because some stupid sorority chicks are mean to you?
Oh, God.
Seems like a fair question. So I'm gonna, okay. There's coffee, decaf and regular in the kitchen.
No, Kimber. I was upset because people like you can't see it. Your inner city kids aren't supposed to succeed. As long as they can stay ignorant and depend on you, they don't have to mess up the white spaces. They let one or two of us in who've had enough privilege to almost play the game. Just enough to make us think we're special. It's a grand mind fuck. And then Kimmy here goes slumming for 5 minutes and thinks she knows all about it. You can kiss my black ass is what you can do with your, I'm such a goddamn saint in a fucking sanctum of rebellious white liberal bullshit. Don't you ever come at me like that. You need to get your white ass out of my world or keep your hippie drivel to your own damn self. Fucking show dad what happened. He won't notice me. I'm too deep to tell you. I'll fuck black and show them all, bitch. Okay. Did I say that out loud? So grateful to you, though, for fighting the good fight on behalf of my downtrodden brothers and sisters. I thank you. Dr. LeVay.
Joseph.
Flip. Kimberly. It's been wonderful tonight. Thank you. Cheryl. It was delicious. Thank you. If you don't mind, Spoon, I think I'd like to get some fresh air.
I don't mind.
I thought you'd join me.
Go on, son.
Should I get Mrs. LeVay on the phone for you now?
No. Thank you, Cheryl. No. And don't ask me again. Don't ask again, understood? Parcheesi?
I'll get the board.
God damn it, Spoon!
God damn it, Spoon!
I'm turning in. Good night, Dr. LeVay.
You want me to come up with you?
No, I'm okay. Really.
Could you excuse us, Cheryl?
Don't talk to her like that.
No, that's cool. I'm cool.
All I ask is that you have my back.
This is my family, Taylor.
I'm your family.
Not yet.
So this is some sort of test. Can the low-class girl hang in the big leagues?
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Is it?
Is that what this is about? Have you lost your mind? You grew up solidly upper middle class.
Lower middle class, and nothing was solid.
You had entree.
Entree? To what? Places I couldn't afford to go? Forget it. Why didn't you help me out? You heard her. I thought we were on the same side.
Well, I didn't say I disagree with you.
You didn't say anything.
Well, there was nothing to say. I don't know you're going to curse the girl out.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It was a heated discussion. I just said what was on my mind. She was way out of line with that. I worked in the inner city bullshit.
But you're not from the inner city.
I might as well be.
What?
It was just me and my mom and an apartment full of books. Books and opportunity. Never enough money. And my dad wasn't giving it up. His family had a driver, a Porsche, an SUV, and we're just trying to get the neon out of repo.
What does that have to do with her?
Who?
Kimber.
Like she knows what it feels like to be me.
I don't know what it feels like to be you. Yeah. Oh, I can get her. Cheryl! Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're under the weather. Yeah. I don't know where she is. Hold on, okay? Sure. Cheryl! Yeah. Okay, look. You're upset, and I don't know what I am. Can we just walk into town and get a drink or something? Please.
No. I just don't understand why you're acting like this.
Lower your voice. Like what? Huh? Can we just get away from the house and talk for a minute?
What do you have to say that you can't say here?
You acted all worried about will my mother like you and shit. You keep it up. I don't know if I still like you. Damn. What has gotten into you?
I don't know. Really, I don't. You know, my dad's got a place over in Oak Bluffs. I'm sure they still come. That's why I don't want to go out. I'm scared to death of running into his family. It's crazy, I know, but I think this was a bad idea. It's too close and it brings up all this stuff. One summer, my mom gets this fellowship to teach in Japan just for a month. And she asks my dad if I can spend part of the summer with him. You know what he said? It would be too complicated. We're going to the vineyard. Just like that. The vineyard.
All right. Shh.
You just need me to hold it together, huh?
Sweetheart, I'm just working to hold it together too.
Do you want to come to bed?
I need a little time. I'll catch you later.
You mad?
I'm needing a little time.
Oh, my God. You scared the crap out of me.
God's so formal. Call me Flip. Cake?
It's late. Shouldn't you be in bed with Ember?
Kimber.
Whatever.
No. She's probably taking a bubble bath preparing for my arrival.
You're gross.
Why you being such a bitch to my lady?
I'm being very nice.
I'm being frank.
Oh, well, God, I thought you said to call you Flip.
Why you so hard on my girl? What gives?
It's late for confrontation, and you know what gives.
I understand that we're all supposed to be adults. And you seem to have no social restraint, which concerns me since you're going to be my little brother's wife.
Hey, be nice. I'm almost your sister.
No such thing. Right now, you're just a gold digger engaged to my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were just sparring, and then this just turned into something ugly. And I don't know how to. No, I didn't expect. Excuse me.
It's a nice evening. Shouldn't you be upstairs with your man?
I'm sorry.
Vacation, alcove room, warm, fresh air, white linen, curtains billowing, you know. What are you doing down here?
I'm still up. Besides, we're in separate rooms, aren't you and Kimber?
I'm 37. I get to sleep with whomever I please. I wouldn't take it personally. Kent's the baby. They're protective.
With me, he's no baby. I love Spoon.
Trying to convince someone.
You're just going to leave that? Your plate on the table?
Cheryl will get it.
I've got it. Why didn't you ever call me?
I'm sorry.
You never called?
No. That was 3 years ago. Let it go. Damn. Besides, you're supposed to be in love with my brother.
I just thought you would say something.
So you wanted me say at dinner over the mashed potatoes to say, Dad, fork, knife, spoon. Yeah. I fucked the brains out of your girl here in Atlanta 3 years ago.
Just an explanation to me. I thought you liked me. I didn't know you fucked my brains out. I thought we made love. Junior year, right after the solitary episode, I rented this beater and drove to the art fair in Atlanta. I was supposed to find myself there or something. Mostly I just walked around feeling sorry for myself. And then I met you. And you were nice to me. Really nice. And you bought me dinner. And we talked and laughed for hours. And you made me feel really comfortable. Like I had never felt comfortable with anyone before. Actually, not since. Except for when I met Spoon, of course. But you did things to me that no one had ever done to me. Like you wanted to from me. And it's the first time I didn't feel like someone's thing. Because I could tell you didn't need me. Like you could have anyone and you wanted me. And you looked into my eyes.
Don't embarrass yourself.
The truth embarrasses you?
Why do you women do that? Like some damn The Way We Were Sunday flick fantasy. You're beautiful, smart, and you'll lay down with just anyone who's a little bit nice to you for gumbo and a cheap glass of wine.
You misunderstand.
Oh, I think I understand perfectly. On this day, this beautiful day, I see this woman who is so young and firm and beautiful and not in need of alteration. And she doesn't know that I'm a plastic surgeon. And after talking to her for a few minutes, I see that she wouldn't care anyway. This girl likes to play with bugs, and that amuses me. And she's witty and charming and hasn't even asked me what I do. So I ask her out and I take her to a dive. Good food, but a dive. And she's so happy just to be there with me. And I ask her back to my place, really just to talk, because I'm thinking she's special. But I find that she's no different, just so willing to lay down and give herself over to someone as undeserving as I didn't have to work for it. So yes, I fuck her brains out and forget all about her until this bitter, bitter girl comes home with my brother.
You will never be happy.
Are you? Now?
Yes.
Does he look into your eyes? Does he know where, how to touch your soul? Can he make you want things? Unspeakable things?
He touches my heart.
Can he make you beg? Will you touch yourself for him? Will you?
He makes me feel safe.
Keep saying that to yourself.
I expect one of you will be joining me shortly in the living room for a game of backgammon.
I don't know what you think that was, but I'm just fine.
Tonight, I expect you'll be making your way across the hall to the alcove room. When he touches you, you think of me. I promise you the most intense orgasm of your life.
And when I do have that orgasm, it'll be his name on my lips. But, and this is the part you don't get, it'll be my name on his. Because he knows me better than I know myself. Maybe if you weren't so afraid, you'd find that kind of love one day. Oh, I guess you owe your dad a game of backgammon. I'm going to bed.
Smile and be grateful the way you do. You give me your mind to find your way up out the glue.
Wow. First of all, I'm going to give them a round of applause because I know that if we were all in the same space right now, and if you're feeling the same way that I'm feeling, you would be giving them a huge, boisterous round of applause. So I'm going to do it on your behalf right now. And I would also like to say, Crystal Monet Hall, this music, your vocals, but you already know how I feel about you. Absolutely amazing. It adds so much to this piece that we are watching right now. I'm just absolutely loving this. And if you are loving it as much as I am, please continue to feel free to donate to the Actors Fund. The banner will stay playing, will stay rolling as we continue with the reading throughout this afternoon. I would like to read a couple of donations that we already have, and thank you. Thank you so much for the donations that you have already given, and thank you in advance for the ones that you will give. I would like to give a shout out to Carla from Washington. Thank you. You are truly appreciated. Robert from Maryland. Thank you. Danielle from North Carolina. Thank you. Michael from California. Thank you. Allison also from California. Thank you. Jocelyn from Kentucky. Thank you. And Matt from Tennessee. Thank you. You do not know how much this means to those who will need to benefit from the Actors Fund in the future. Thank you. And I would like to now bring out the man who is at the helm of this brilliant production that we are seeing today, Mr. Del Howlett, come on down.
Hey, Antoine
How
L.
you doing?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, man. Fantastic job so far.
Well, thank you. They're doing such a good job. This cast is incredible.
Absolutely. And I know that you guys had a really short period of time to bring all of this together.
Yeah. It was we were kind of a little bit under the gun as far as putting it together, but in this time where we're quarantining, to
Right.
be together with these actors in a virtual space and play and have these conversations, which just been such a lifeline for me and for them as well. So it's just been a labor of love. It really has been.
Well, I want to let you know that it is coming through that screen loud and clear.
Thank you, brother.
But I want to just ask you a couple of quick questions, if I may. So I've known you for many years, quite a few years, and we've had some great, deep conversations. You are one of the most intellectual human beings that I know.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, about a vast array of things. And you know that. But I wanted to know, what was your process and your thoughts on bringing this piece to life?
Well, it's interesting. I really loved the play when I saw it at the Court Theater under Kenny Leon's direction. And so when Peter Flynn, the artistic director of Plays in the House, asked me to take it on and to bring it to life here, I thought about it, and I reread Lydia Diamond's wonderful words, and I thought about, well, Del, what can you bring to the piece? Like, how can you help Lydia's vision to be more manifest? And so for me, what was really particular was to make sure that the play had context. And the context, I think, is really about making sure we understand the goo, right? We talk about a stuck fly, the goo that all of these people are moving through. And I think that goo is the goo of ancestry, the goo of pedigree, right? That idea of W.E.B. Du Bois is a talented 10th, right? That idea of legacy is it's a powerful thing, because it's something that can help to lift you to greater achievement, and sometimes it's a thing that can weigh you down.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. I think about even Kent's character, Spoon's character. I think about him walking past that wall of achievement every day, right? Going to school and seeing that wall with the grandfather on it, looking at him, or the grandmother, right, with her master's degree, looking at him, right? These who are the people who are not seen in the play, but whose spirits are felt, right, and who do so much to offer the play that context. And so, the Boulay, the Lynx, the Smart Set, Jack and Jill, our HBCUs, fraternities and sororities. We have such a wonderful history as Black people of this achievement, right? But there's also, along with those organizations and what they do to lift Black achievement, there comes another side of that, right? Another pathos that's holding the hand, right?
Right.
Along with that comes, the paper bag test of colorism.
Absolutely.
Right? And so I just wanted to make sure, that's why you're seeing those pictures in between, right? Who is in the play that's not in the play? Right. So that was what I thought when my assistant director, Kayla Coleman, shout out to Kayla Coleman, we started thinking about the play. It was just something really important that this virtual platform gave us the ability to lean into.
Right. And that leads me actually to my next question. What do you think were some of the benefits and some of maybe the disadvantages of directing it this way, as opposed to, of course, being in the room? We all know what could or could not be, but what were some of the benefits or the disadvantages that you felt?
Well, I just love, I love physical energy. I'm a choreographer. Choreographer, director. I never make any distinction between those two jobs, but I do love the physical energy of being in the room with actors. So that's something that I do miss. But I do think that, again, the thing that I think this platform and this moment gives us the ability to celebrate is what does the virtual medium give us, right? So it gives me the opportunity to put those people that I just said in the room with us in really particular ways, and to control how we experience them, right? And so that's kind of been the most the part of this that I really enjoy. But I just miss, like the rest of them. I just miss being in the room with actors. I do. I miss the sweat. I miss the smell. I just miss all of it, right?
Absolutely.
But it doesn't. But it's not a time for us to stop making and creating.
Right.
It's time for us to stop doing what we are here to do.
Absolutely. Yell Say 2 says, "Yay, Dell and company, you all rock."
Byron, shout out to Byron Easy.
I couldn't agree more. Another question: how do you feel that Stick Fly resonates now?
Oh, well, really interesting.
To maybe 2005 when,
Right. The play takes place in 2005. And I'm really aware that the difference between 2005 and 2020 in our culture, right? It's about
that's it.
2005 and 1965, right?
Right.
There's so much that's happened in the last 15 years in our culture. This is pre-Barack Obama. This is pre-Trump era. This is pre these Black Lives Matter movements. And so I'm really interested in how these conversations both are still resonant at this moment, and in some ways in which some things have moved forward. Right. We've seen in this moment such a kind of outpouring around Black lives and the need,
and not even in America, like around the world.
The world. I mean, we're living in such an important moment in world history and the history of humanity. So I think the play resonates just in a particular way, right? Not that I necessarily think that hearing the play in 05 and hearing it today, I mean, Lydia's work stands up.
Absolutely.
But we hear it differently because we as a society are different.
Absolutely. And with that being said, well, let me Taylor Yabara, I hope I'm saying that right. He says, "Such beautiful work. Thank you all for sharing your powerful storytelling with us." And Taylor, with that being said, and Dell, I would like to thank you once again. We'll see you.
Hey. I guess he said he'll see me later. I guess he said he'll see me later. I think we are about ready to go. So we lost Antoine, but you know how this virtual medium is. Thank you, Antoine. I am going to say, without further ado, back to the cast of Fly.
Ma, I don't see there's anything else to talk about. No, I'm not being disrespectful. I just can't believe you sent me here and you knew you was going to tell me the truth. Now? That's not right. All you had to do was say that you're not coming. Why you have to drag my ass into this? No, I'm sorry. No, ma'am. My butt. Wait a minute. I lost count. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry you're sick. But they could have called dial a freaking maid. It's not a swear word. Are you serious? Fine. Melon, prosciutto, deviled eggs, berries, cereal, and yogurt. "18 years, Ma. That's a really long time to just now say your daddy didn't die in the Gulf. I'm all by myself cleaning up after this man, and you choose now to say, guess who your daddy is? That's crazy. Does he know? I don't even know what to do. Oh my God. Oh shit. I gotta go. I'm gonna hear about that. That I said shit.
Shit seems appropriate somehow.
So you heard?
I think so.
Please don't say nothing to nobody.
I wouldn't.
Wakes me up, says, guess who your daddy is, and asks what I'm serving for breakfast. You know, all these years, my whole life, I've been saying goodnight to a picture of a man in a uniform who's supposed to be my daddy. But no. Wait. Then she tells me where the egg cups are. Who the fuck uses egg cups? They all crazy. I don't know what to do.
Are you asking me?
I don't see no one else's bony white ass up in here.
Oh, thank you. Pilates.
No, I don't want advice. I gotta sit with it for a little while. Well, I guess you could say something about something since you're here.
I could tell you my daddy. Well, shit. But it's complicated and I don't want to. Let's see. What we don't talk about in my family. My grandmother's brother married an Irish immigrant. In my world, that's beyond unacceptable.
Sort of puts the whole flip thing in perspective, don't it?
Someone fell in love with someone they weren't supposed to. A whole branch of the family we don't acknowledge. I watched Grandma, a loving, sweet, philanthropic, Chanel and pearl wearing old lady, walk past nieces and nephews on the street without a word. Just cut them out. And no one questioned it. I didn't even. And these are people who vote family values. Why am I telling you this?
I sure don't know, because it doesn't hold a candle.
No, it doesn't. It's just that I loved my grandmother. And even when I thought she was the meanest piece of work in Ferragamo's, she was still the only one who saw me. Mostly, I just didn't know what else to say to you. I should maybe have just said I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should have.
Morning.
Oh, hey, honey.
Sleep well?
Like a log.
I bet you did. Hey, Cheryl. You okay?
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, baby, look what I got. The dark green kind. Found it in the medicine cabinet. Please. I'll be right back, baby. Got my coffee. Yeah. About last night. I don't know what that was.
Is that an apology?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Wow, everyone's up so early.
Where's your coffee?
What?
You went to get.
Right.
You look so peaceful. I don't want to.
Wait. Stay. It's a big port.
Okay.
You have a comb?
If you really love me, you use your fingers.
I was just thumbing through another of your dad's, let's see, A Legacy of Rage.
You smoke?
Makes me look smart. Where's your spoon?
I don't know. Can't you get mouth cancer or something?
You'll get cancer a lot faster carrying around all that stuff you got going on in there. Also, no tobacco. I just pose with it. What do you have there?
Oh, I like to collect samples from places I've never been. Look at this. Isn't he beautiful?
Is that a dragonfly?
A damselfly. Same family, but smaller. The Air Force has been studying these for years. They stop on a dime, change direction, go up, down. It's amazing. And, you know, they can reproduce in flight.
I tried that once.
Hey. Now, sometimes I think they know we're watching.
Nice. I like your legs. Nice, meaty, something you can bite into. This is a leg.
A nice helping of white meat.
Honey, legs, that's dark meat. Besides, if it's nice and soft and plump, something you can sink your teeth into, hue becomes arbitrary.
You enjoying yourself?
You enjoying yourself?
Are you serious?
You serious?
It's okay, I guess.
You guess? I don't believe all that festering in there is about that nice girl we've got visiting us.
I mean, surely you're not letting that girl ruin your stay. I don't bring just anyone up here.
I find that hard to believe.
What, that you're not just anyone?
Oh, please. This is all part of your Mac Daddy package. The old pictures of you on the fridge, the cute little brother, a charming father. It's all part of a deeper kind of seduction.
Yeah, maybe.
So what's bothering you?
It's not her.
It's not.
I just find it exhausting, never having a space that's all mine.
All yours.
Well, I got here and this incredible house and all these beautiful Black folks, and I've never been on the inside of all this. Not like this. And it feels good, like really good, like right. But it's hard. It's scary because, you know, I want to make a good impression, and it's hard meeting the folks, the family. And then she walks in like no big deal.
Seriously, you think she's not sweating?
I could care less if she liked me. Really. Just tell me something.
Yeah.
When did you and Taylor hit it?
Hit it.
Flip. I can tell. I can feel it. And you don't think Spoon can?
You tripping.
That's why she came out of the box on me.
You gotta stop talking like your kids.
You know what I'm saying. That wasn't about socioeconomics. That was about boys.
What'd I tell you about that word? Can't be calling black man boy.
Men. Look, we don't have the kind of thing that makes it okay for me to be jealous. So fine. I'm not jealous. But something's off, and I think your brother deserves better.
Can you get my shoulders?
She doesn't care.
What?
You want to be liked. That's a hard road to go. Flip's girl doesn't care.
She's never had to. The world stops for women like that.
You're jealous.
You're jealous.
I'm not jealous.
I'm not jealous. I'm not.
Ow.
You know how we look at flies? I mean, you know how you can't just follow a fly around with a video cam? It's just too fast. Film, even digital, can't pick up the nuances of a fly in motion. So we glue a fly to a stick.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty much a popsicle stick with crazy glue, plain old crazy glue. And we hold the stick in front of a projection screen with 3 sides, like those Omnimax films, right? And we film his wing adjustments as we project objects coming at him. Isn't that crazy? And then we just throw it away and study the digital film images.
I think your biggest problem is you're freakishly smart, maybe a little weird. I could do a little operation and stop that brain of yours from spinning all the time.
Is that what you think I need?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm just a neurosurgeon.
Have you seen Dr. LeVay?
Isn't he on the porch? It's okay, Cheryl. We haven't had time to sit. Come, have a seat.
That's okay.
No, join us.
No, I still have to.
She doesn't like me.
No, she doesn't. Surely you're not jealous of Jailbait.
She's got the biggest crush.
Of course she does. Come here, Buckethead.
Skillet head.
Here, let me rub your feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right there. To the left. Yeah.
This is nice.
We should do more of this.
This isn't what we do.
We fuck and pretend people don't hate us for it.
We fucking get off on that people hate us for it.
You know, Taylor's right. I was looking forward to taking you to the club and kissing you on the tennis court and swimming in the pool.
I'll play. No problem.
It's not fun anymore. It never was. It's really a lot like Taylor, just picking a fight because it's there.
That's not what Taylor does.
See?
I'm not defending her. I'm the last to defend her, but she usually has a point.
Usually?
She just needs to chill a little bit. Look, I'll be a part of your whole revenge weekend thing with your family if you want.
But that's my point. I don't want that anymore.
What the hell do you want?
The house, the family, you in this context. It got me.
So what do you want?
Something normal. I want to go out to dinner and not have sex after, and wake up on Sunday morning and put on a baseball cap and walk to Starbucks in our sweatpants and get the paper and come home and make love and cram the book reviews because we have a dinner party that evening. I want to go to that party and pretend we read the books and talk about pretentious things and then laugh about the pretension on the ride home and make love and set the alarm and go to work.
I can't do that.
I know.
But I told you, I don't do that.
I know.
You said you didn't want that. I thought you were happy.
I was. I am happy. I don't know. I'll tell you what I do know. Keep that bitch away from me, or I'm gonna bust some moves, if you know what I mean.
Oh, sucking now. Show me what you gonna do.
Does the idea of your family getting diluted piss you off a little?
Diluted?
Yeah.
Clearly, there's a little cream in your coffee. Sweetie, if it wasn't for all that dilution, you think my wife's people would have this house? Don't you know that most of the black folks got anything now? Got it because somewhere along the way, somebody got raped in a kitchen. Don't look at me like that. Yes, we brought over the good stuff. Spirituality, fortitude, knowledge. Your dad wrote about that in From the Middle Passage to the Inner City.
Yeah. Dad wrote about it. Whatever. You know, when I try to point out the inequities, I'm told that I'm too angry or crazy or it just isn't there.
But you know it's there, so?
It's so perfectly set up to make us feel inferior.
You're letting people fuck with your mind, little girl. Don't give anyone that much power. Nobody can make you feel inferior. I've been the head of this house, coming to this island for the last 40 years, put in hundreds of thousands of dollars of renovations. But there'll never be a sign out front that reads, LaVey. This will always be the Whitcomb house, and I'll always be the guy lucky enough to marry into the great Whitcomb dynasty, which for a long time was a dynasty built on very little liquid money.
And you do understand.
I understand that you can be angry and not crazy. Just be a little more constructive.
I just wish people would see it like I do.
Your daddy saw it.
Oh, so what? He tells the white people, you ain't shit. They give him an award. You still ain't shit. Another award. Meanwhile, what changes?
Are you as hard on yourself as you are on your dad?
Probably.
Your dad loved you.
I'm not sure of that. Can I see your book? Read this.
James Bradley Scott lives in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where he is professor at.
No. This.
With his wife and his 2 kids, their dog Munchie, 2 turtles, and a goldfish.
Isn't that cute? It's on all of his books. Now, read this.
Dedicated to Shandy, Jackson, and Brianna. We don't need to.
Finish it.
My heart, my pride, my purpose.
I don't know what to do with that.
That doesn't mean that he didn't.
Don't. In his funeral program, I was almost acknowledged. Dr. James Bradley Scott is survived by his wife, Brianna, daughter, Shandy, son, Jackson, and a child from a previous marriage.
Well, you know, he didn't write that.
He set the tone.
He loved you. We're programmed to love our kids. Breakfast?
Thanks. No. I'm okay.
Son?
Dad.
It's really too bad you two have such a hard time.
Well, I worship him like we're supposed to.
Look, I really should not have lit into her or you. I was just, I don't know, you know?
Yeah, it was a mistake. You know, the way I said what I was trying to say, I should have just.
And it's hard when the stakes are all high and weird. And then with your mom not here, I mean, that was the whole point, right? For me to meet your mom.
Yeah, I just really wanted to meet Ma. And I admit that I wanted them to like you. And so I'm a little hypocritical and defensive. And
I'm just trying to fit, you know?
Don't try so hard. Just be yourself.
Did you need something, Dr. Ray? Did you need something?
Hey, Cheryl, I just used the last of the cream cheese. Can you put that on the list?
Huh? What?
The shopping list.
You know what? Yeah, no problem. cream cheese.
So, honey, where were you last night?
The Black Dog.
All night?
No. I hung out with some of the tourists for a little while. The guest house was locked, so I slept on the boat. Here, I got you a T-shirt.
Aw, thanks.
Cheryl, you need help?
No.
She's our guest, and she hasn't done anything to you, so.
Didn't we just make up? You and Spoon had all the schooling I can take. I am sorry. I'll apologize, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna go on up and get dressed then.
I'll be up in a minute.
Thanks for lending the ear.
My pleasure. Listen, we can't control what others do.
I know. And we can't pick our families, and forgiveness is good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go up while there's still some hot water.
It's more fun when your mom's here. We haven't had any time to visit. You okay?
Yeah. Cool.
You worried about your mom?
No.
You need to talk? You sure?
It's just Mama called and forget it.
All right. Well, I'm here.
I hope so. You go on in. I got this.
So you're okay?
Dr. Joseph. I have a few things I need to rinse out. Should I ask Cheryl or just pop them in the machine? You know what? Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Hi, everybody. Just having a little bit of technical difficulty here. So we are taking the moment to fix that. But just to spend a little more time talking about the world of the play. The play takes place, again, in that world of the Black upper crust society, that world that the wonderful Margot Jefferson, cultural critic, called Negroland, right? The world that's between Black and white. And I think actually we're coming back in a moment. I'm just, again, live theater. Here we are, live theater. But but that the culture, I'll keep talking until they cut me off, that the cultural critic Margaret Jefferson called Negroland, a world between white and black, right? And a really kind of world where, okay, I'm just looking at the same time to make sure that we have an actor whose Wi-Fi has cut out. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that she calls Negroland, a world between black and white, where the rules and the laws are not to be broken. And so, again, what we were trying to bring to this production, bring to this virtual space, were those rules that when I first talked to the actors about what I thought the play was doing, I was investigating this idea of the stick fly. What does that actually mean, right? What does it mean to be a stuck fly? And I said, what are these people actually moving through in order to reach each other? And I like to call that the ancestral goo, right? This pedigree, this ancestral legend that really all of us are moving through in order to be self-determinate, in order to chart our own lives, while still standing on the shoulders of those who came before us, right? But again, I actually think we are back. And so I'm going to stop doing my little dance here. And I think we are about to jump back in with more Stick Fly.
Listen, I know this is the first time you brought somebody up here. She all right, I guess. I might even like her if she just quit getting up under me when I'm trying to do my job.
She's just trying to fit in.
Don't tell her not to try so hard. At least she's black. Kind of.
Kimber bothers you that much?
Yeah.
She's cool. I mean, she likes Flip.
I can't explain it. It hurts my feelings. It shouldn't, but it does. I've dated white boys.
Wait, you what?
I even liked some of them. What? Who was I supposed to date? The black boys at school, the ones like you and Flip, they weren't lining up to go out with a maid's daughter. Not one who doesn't give it up.
Well, that's good. That you don't anyway.
Congratulations about your book. That's really nice. Seems like maybe what you should have been doing all along.
Yeah. Taylor helped me see that.
Well, I better.
Kent.
What happened to Spoon? Of course it's me.
Of course. You seem suspiciously happy.
You can say that.
What?
Got my galleys today.
They sent them here?
Yeah. My editor gave the publisher the address. Anyway, here it is.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. It's going to be right there in the front, like at Barnes and Noble, Borders.
All right. If it get good reviews.
It will.
I know.
It's exciting.
Oh.
Where's the cover?
No, it's a different department. It'll be nice. Hey, read the dedication.
Really? Thank you. The love of your life. Huh. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, well, you know, Taylor, life just excites her.
Okay, then. You're going fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
They're going fishing.
See, she catches on.
I didn't know you were a nature guy.
I'm full of mystery and intrigue.
He's full of something.
We go out every summer, do some fishing, goof around, get away from the women. We throw most of them back.
Yeah, just hang out on the boat, drink a little, shoot the shit. Hey, man, you should come.
No, thanks. I got work.
Work?
My book.
Oh, work.
I think I'll check out the shops today. You want to come, Taylor?
Really?
We'll be okay if we just talk about clothes and shoes.
What about bags?
So we could hang out here if you want, honey.
Thought you had work.
I do, but
No, I'll be fine. You won't make me go to Lily Pulitzer, will you?
I thought you knew me better than that. Please.
here, honey, take my card. Buy something pretty.
Well, that's sweet.
What?
Okay, then. We'll see you guys.
I'll grab my purse and I'll meet you out front.
Sons, you done good. They're cute. Man, no, you got a handful with that Taylor.
Yeah, it seems high maintenance women is a family tradition. That's why I'm not even trying to.
Your mom's not high maintenance, is she?
No, not if you keep your mouth shut, stay low, and keep the cash coming.
That seems unfair.
Are we going? Come on, man, join us.
No, really, I'm cool.
Did I tell you about the time we went diving off the Ivory Coast? That water is so blue. I was snorkeling one.
Mojito. 23 points.
15.
Look, that's a double letter. Mojito, 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 mojito.
It is a good drink. Oh, maybe Cheryl can whip us up some tonight. Cheryl!
Hey, it's your spell.
It's Spanish, right? Spanish or Mexican or something, right? Cheryl!
Taylor, your turn.
Senor Mojito, por favor.
Bell.
Spell.
Ah, there you are. I have a request.
Ignore her, Cheryl.
You think you could whip up some mojitos tonight? I would be very much obliged. Wait. What is this? Pituitary. Pituitary. All 7 letters. And look at that. Double word twice. You didn't think I had it in me, did you? Did you? Right there. Added it right on to pie.
You'll have to cut her off for the sake of the game.
Pituitary. That is a gland.
All right, this is useless.
You're winning.
Look at my competition. You're all drunk. I'm out. No hard feelings.
I just spelled pituitary. You cannot leave now.
You did spell pituitary.
And that is not the act of an inebriated woman.
All right. Come on, baby.
I'm bored.
Sure, it's a boring game. We play to win, not to have fun. I'm with Kimmy. Let's raise our glasses to Kimber, my new best friend, for calling it like it is. Pituitary or no pituitary?
Ma isn't coming, is she?
Sure as hell wouldn't be lighting up if I thought she was.
What do you think?
I don't know. Tried to call her.
Me too. She's not picking up.
Even if she's there, I think they had a fight.
It's deeper than that. Gotta be.
You should stay out of this.
Are you telling me to?
No, just a little womanly advice.
Okay. I'm gonna take that advice because I may just be slightly inebriated. Whoa. Inebriated. And you have great taste in shoes, Kimster. Can I tell you guys something?
Sure, honey.
I think I'm going to switch my focus to cockroaches. All that asthma inner city kids have That's dead roach dust.
That's great, honey.
Yeah, something a little more relevant. 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 Relevant.
Yeah, maybe you're just burned out chasing flies. I mean, this is your vacation. You've been running around with that butterfly net like something out of a D.H. Lawrence novel.
They collect bugs in D.H. Lawrence novels?
Fine. A D.H. Lawrence movie. You know, with the rainbows and the lesbians all lounging in the white dresses. Hey, you can pass that back now, sweetie.
Why bugs anyway? Here you have this dad who's like the greatest sociologist of our time.
Cultural anthropologist.
And what did your mom do?
Pan-Africanism.
Politics and infrastructures.
And you go into bugs?
Sometimes you just need to find your own way.
Look who's talking.
Dad's a neurosurgeon. I do tits and faces.
Actually, it's related. In 5th grade, my best friend didn't invite me to her birthday party.
You should probably let that go.
No, it's anecdotal. Don't you remember the dividing point? You could play with anyone until like the 5th grade, and then it was over. Blacks over there, whites over here.
You remember that, honey?
Yeah, I actually do.
Well, boys played sports. Like, it didn't matter so much.
Beyond Jack and Jill, there wasn't much at all to do once you were a teenager.
What's Jack and Jill?
Jack and Jill didn't let your people in.
My people weren't so much welcome at Jack and Jill either.
That's not true.
Jack and Jill?
Please. Lower middle class, single parent, wasn't gonna happen. Still, not my point, the party. I was heartbroken and I didn't understand. And I guess mom was damned if she was gonna spell it out for me. So she was like, look, baby, you just have to look at everyone like they're bugs under a microscope, like ants. Figure out the patterns.
That sounds like a new hippie, new age psycho band-aid.
What's Jack and Jill?
Well, it worked. I mean, I look back and I'm damned if I know how you raise a little black girl around white privilege.
White anything.
Yeah. And expect her to come out with some perspective, some sense of self.
And it's getting worse.
That's grim.
No, you read that paper that I can't get published. You're not even allowed to say it's there anymore.
It?
Racism, discrimination, whatever. You can't imply that it exists. It's like we're supposed to have to come so far that it's taboo to suggest that we have anywhere further to go.
And I imagine that these kids grow up thinking this intangible alienation is about them, right?
No, the kids I work with don't get what you got because they don't even see white people. Theirs is more institutional, a lack of resources, a general lack of investment from anyone who could make a difference.
Okay, get this. I'm 10. I'm testing like on a college level on the verbal skills.
She's such a show off.
I like it in her.
So I come home with this report card that says attendance, superior, penmanship, outstanding, math skills, could use some improvement, reading, satisfactory.
What the hell kind of report card is that?
It was a university lab school.
Isn't below average like a C or something?
No. I had a math tutor. You know I struggle with numbers. Yeah, mommy was mad about the reading and she hit the roof. And she's like, do you do the homework? I do the homework. Do you pay attention in class? I pay attention. Are you polite? I'm polite. So we go to the school and she's hot, really angry. And the teacher is like, how is satisfactory a problem? Satisfactory is fine. And mommy's like, as far as I'm concerned, anything below above average for a child who's testing through the roof is a problem. This girl eats books for breakfast. And the teacher is still going. We're very pleased with Taylor's work. It was always very good. And finally, my mother said, look, she stands, right? And she's like, look, what do you have to do to make sure my child is working up to her potential every second of every day? And the teacher looks at me and looks at mommy. And then she says, But she is. And Mommy says satisfactory is not Taylor's potential. And that was the last day at that school.
Oh, so you were homeschooled. That explains it.
The point is that the teacher couldn't wrap her mind around black and above average coming in the same package.
Thank you.
You were lucky.
How do you figure?
Okay, I get that your tale is supposed to be about the struggles of overcoming adversity or something. It's a bad example. The parent is supposed to be a working part of the school system to facilitate change.
Sure, but you're not hearing my point.
Yes, I do. I'm just saying that your example lacks heft.
Heft?
The necessary weight to anchor your point.
I know what heft is. Does anyone want something from the kitchen?
All I'm saying is that your example indicts a flawed school system.
Flawed by institutional racism.
She may have a point.
She definitely has a point.
She always has a point. But for the purposes of discussion, let's say that you are the cutest, sweetest, prettiest little white girl in the school. In fact, let's make you Becky. You're Becky, and you've been blessed with the looks of some sort of Shirley Temple, young Elizabeth Taylor hybrid. And pretty much as long as you stay clean and smile at the teacher, which is easy because she's always smiling at you, and as long as you get along with your peers, which you do, because sadly they've all been taught to value physical beauty above all else, and I'll even give you that you're good-natured and passively intelligent, okay, I'll bet your parents won't question satisfactory. In fact, if they're in the country long enough to see your report card, because it just doesn't matter. The destiny is decided. As long as you coast and don't fuck it up, you're fine.
Because satisfactory is all Becky needs.
Because satisfactory is all that was ever expected of her.
I see where you're coming from.
Look, Becky.
Oh, no, don't confuse us. I was never that pretty. And I was above average in verbal and math. My big sister was Becky. Oh my God, she had this cherubic beauty that matured into this ethereal beauty, and you couldn't touch her. You could only look in awe. Mom spent a lot of time doing just that. My sister didn't have a chance. I believe that she had a deep and sensitive soul, and it had never been equipped, and she had never been equipped with the tools to nurture it, or hell, even to acknowledge it.
So what? Now the poor thing is married to some rich movie mogul and addicted to Xanax.
She killed herself at Prada.
Oh, that is not funny. I was right there until Prada.
You're right. It's not funny.
You're kidding.
I wish. 2 years ago, my sister hanged herself in the dressing room. Daddy kept it out of the papers. You can imagine the store was more than happy to help.
Wow.
Man.
Jesus.
Fine, you win. It's hard all around.
Man,
You never told me about
Becky? Becky who?
I guess those mojitos are never coming.
You shouldn't have asked for them.
What?
It was disrespectful of Cheryl.
No, I do nothing but try to help the girl, and she's always surly as hell.
You're not supposed to help her, but you shouldn't treat her like a slave.
Whoa.
I overstated. Still.
You're from Manhattan, right?
Originally.
You fit in better here than I do.
Oh, the East Coast is its own thing. It takes a little getting used to.
No, this place specifically.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'll learn. Or I'll be rejected and find a nice boy with a good disposition.
You're so dramatic. Here, let me pour.
I am sorry about before.
Thank you. I didn't lose sleep over it. I get called a meddling rich bitch almost every day.
It is good work that you do.
Thanks. I don't even care if it's motivated by guilt.
Yeah. Maybe if more people felt guilty, we wouldn't be in this mess. That was a good story. You had me for a second. You know, Prada sent it over the top.
I know. I couldn't resist. My sister lives. She is beautiful. She's married to a movie mogul and addicted to Xanax. What's Jack and Jill?
An organization for elite Black kids and teenagers. They go to museums, trips abroad. Sometimes the teenagers have coming out cotillions.
Thank you. One more question. When did you two...
He told you? Oh, a long time ago. It was nothing. I don't think he deserves you.
You're so out of line with that. I don't think you deserve Kent. He really loves you, you know. It's hard to find someone who will love you like him.
As far as I'm concerned, they're both too good for both of you. I went to find the bartending manual for your mojitos.
I'm sorry, Cheryl. I should not have
It's
eaten
okay. We don't have fresh mints anyway.
Oh.
Or limes.
Okay.
Or rum.
Sit down, Cheryl. Let me get you some tea.
That's okay.
Let's do it. It's a girl thing. Oh. Hello? Hello? Oh, hi. Mrs. Ellie Stewart. Yep. She's right here.
Yeah. I can't talk about it anymore. I don't know. No. I haven't talked to him yet.
Is everything okay?
I'm in the kitchen with people. Okay.
What do you think of chai?
Highly overrated. I like the basics. Earl Grey, English breakfast, Darjeeling.
Oh, a fan of the colonialists, are you?
Nah, I have to go.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't kill each other.
If you're gonna fight, could you make sure you take your shirts off first?
Why do you keep pushing me?
Shh. Cheryl's on the phone.
Do you want tea, honey?
I'm a man. Do I look like I want tea? Do we have sleepy time?
Stop. No, I can't do this.
Cheryl?
Are you crying?
What's wrong?
I'm fine.
Okay. You know if we have sleepy time?
You know what? I'm done. You can kiss my ass is what you can do with your tea.
Cheryl?
Don't touch me. Back off. Get all of you. Back the fuck up. Oh my God. I can't breathe. I can't. Oh God. Oh God. What is happening to me?
Hey, look, get her a paper bag.
She's hyperventilating. You're okay, Cheryl. Cheryl, breathe. It's going to be okay.
Should I call 911?
No. She'll be okay.
Mama asked me to ask him, and I did. I went to Dr. LeVay and asked if he has something to say, and oh God.
Just breathe. You don't even have to.
And Mrs. LeVay said he wants to talk to Dr. LeVay, and he won't, and it's crazy. And you two didn't know?
I still don't know what the hell's going on.
Then you're slow.
Boys, I need you to look at the storm windows. What's up?
I know, Dr. LeVay. I know everything.
Maybe we should talk about this alone.
No. Just stay here. And how the hell did not one of you sorry motherfuckers not figure it out? Because you don't think about nothing but yourselves and your damn socioeconomic bantering and bugs and relationship dysfunction and shit.
Is this about your mom?
No. Yes. And I don't know what the hell she's thinking sending me up here like this.
Okay, just slow down, all right? Start from the beginning.
Shut up. Seriously, the most self-involved bullshit people. Mrs. LeVay found out. She came home and told that man that she knew he was my daddy. Then she kicked your ass out the house, didn't she, Dr. LeVay? And he brings his sorry ass up here. So you knew, and you looked me in the face and you said, you know how I like my sandwiches, or some shit like that.
Dad.
That's right. Dad. Okay? Okay, so 2 weeks ago, one of Mrs. LeVay's friends invites her to sit on the board at the high school where I'm supposed to be on scholarship, right? It's a big old lunch with some sort of fancy oak paneled room. This is how I got told to my mama anyway. You know, there's a network of maids. They talk. So the ladies who lunch are lunching. And this woman says, Michelle, it's so generous what your husband has been doing for that girl all these years.
Cheryl,
At 18 years. You could keep your mouth shut for 5 more minutes. Imagine it. You could smell the money. All those skinny rich bitches staring at her over their shrimp salads. 4 years now, right, Michelle? Mrs. LeVay's been set up. Your daddy's been paying my tuition there since I started. Fought to have me accepted, but insisted it remain on the jail. That's the download. $25,000. So this is the craziest. The thing that's the craziest, right? It wasn't that Mrs. LeVay was broken up about a kid who shares her own kid's gene pool, washing her crusty sheets. No, the tragedy was that it got out. She calls my mother, threatens to fire her, calls her all out of her name after mom's been so quiet about it all these years, and threatens to take her to court for libel. I'm supposed to have a daddy got shot in the Gulf. And you, how could you live with yourself?
Say it's not true, Dad. Say it. Daddy, please. She's lying, isn't she? Tell me that she's lying. She's lying. Okay. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay, I guess I can see how it could happen, right? Mom's a little chilly one night. Miss Ellie's down here looking, I don't know, however she looked 30 pounds ago, a little flower on her head maybe. But tell me how you did not stop to think about us. While we were sleeping upstairs, you came down here and had your way with the maid? How did you not think about us? Shit!
Butter?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Orange juice?
Sure.
Sure.
I'd like more coffee. Please. So none of y'all have nothing to say?
I'd like some juice.
None of you all have nothing to say?
Anything. We don't have anything to say, Cheryl.
Flip.
What? What am I supposed to say? Congratulations, it's a girl. Welcome to the family. Glad I didn't seduce you last Christmas.
It's cool. I'm not even trying to be a part of this family. I have a family.
So you don't lay claim to any of Dad's money.
I didn't say that.
Apologize to her.
For what? Oh no, there's gonna be some blood work done up in here for I'm apologizing to anyone.
Well, I'm sorry, Cheryl. All right? I'm so sorry, and I think I knew somehow. Okay, not really. I just kind of felt.
It's fucked up because you all let her clean up your shit.
I didn't touch nobody's shit. Why you always want to make what I do shameful?
I'm on your side.
No, you're not. You spend the whole weekend up under me, apologizing to me, for me, overthinking me. Like what I do embarrasses you.
I'm sorry, Cheryl.
I do good, honest work that helps people. You think studying the mating habits of the South Sea's blue-eyed freaking fly is more useful?
I didn't say.
You just need to understand that I'm more a part of this family than you'll ever be. I've had a room in this house, in Aspen and New York for as long as I've been alive. I think you've confused me for you. We're very different, Taylor. I'm not trying to find my place. This is my home.
Well, on that note,
where are you going?
Away. Man, this is all so crazy. But on some level, I'm starting to understand.
You're blowing my mind if you're about to give Dad a pass on this one.
No. It's awful. It's really, really Jerry fucking Springer insane. I just keep thinking about all the stories. How Dad couldn't stay in the dorms or walk in the yard after sundown. How Daddy wasn't allowed to make his valedictorian speech or do his residency in Boston. How he got his ass kicked when those guys thought Mom was white. Wouldn't all that make you crazy? Wouldn't that make you want to stake a claim on anything you could lay your hands on? Shit, even now he can't even play golf with his colleagues.
Dad doesn't play golf.
Oh, and why not, do you suppose? Here's the thing. All this time, all these years, I've been running up under you two. Hating myself because I had no desire to kill deer or climb mountains or grade pussy. Dad taught us both that there was something wrong with me for that. And I believed it. I'm 15, and all I want, just like every other 15-year-old, is to have a cute girl like me and maybe even get to second base. But I'm thinking I can't because I've got some sort of, testosterone deficiency. My daddy made me think that. Why? Because I give a shit about people? Because I don't put myself first? Because I hear what women say and actually like them for it? I admire the hell out of you, Flip. I do. You the man. I just wanted you to think the same about me.
Can't.
Just save it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Dad doesn't like me because he doesn't like himself. But it doesn't matter. That's his cross. I'm done.
Be honest. You weren't even trying to like me.
It wasn't my job to like you.
I wasn't apologizing for you. I never had a cleaning lady. You all have all these rules, these invisible lines, all this tension flying around. And I'm just trying to meet the new family, right? Truly, I am sorry if I insulted you.
You didn't insult me. Mostly, you just irritate me. But you do get that you're not at the top of my list at the moment.
She's apologizing, Cheryl.
And you.
Stop. Before you say it, just stop.
You don't deserve him.
Honey, I'm sorry, but he's off the table for you anyway.
Are you crying?
No.
All he had to do was keep it in his pants for 5 minutes.
All he had to do was respect us enough to keep his pants at home.
Respect us? What about respect Ma?
They had an arrangement.
No, they don't.
Dad told me. It's an understanding. They don't even have to say it. You marry a real man, that's what you get. She knows that. The deal is he treats her well, keeps his shit in the street away from the rumor mill, and they're cool.
That's bullshit.
No, bullshit is Dad screwing Miss Ellie.
So he knew you were his.
He had to.
I have to believe he didn't. Not right away.
It amazes me that you have no thought of Ma in all of this.
She made her bed.
Your whole worldview is seriously screwed.
I know Ma's your favorite.
Oh.
Or rather, I know you're Ma's favorite, but you can't see how she is.
He ignored her, Flip. He screwed around with anything in a skirt and she knew it.
Ma went slumming.
Oh.
She went slumming.
Oh, okay.
Got what she was shopping for and spent the rest of their lives punishing Dad for it. You were too young. You didn't see it. Ma could be a real bitch.
Take it back.
Take it back. What are we, 12?
If she was it's because he humiliated her. It was cruel. It was wrong. And if he's really got you convinced that that's the rules, you're going to be fucked. Or I guess you'll marry some poor, passive white girl with self-esteem issues and torture her.
Kimber's not passive.
Oh, yeah. But you're not smart enough to marry her.
Fuck you.
Get some help.
Feel like I don't exist.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't. Jesus, your dad's famous. That's a free pass to anywhere you want to go. I'm busting my ass trying to raise enough money to supplement work study, and you crying in your milk because people at Harvard were mean to you.
I've seen that kind of mean. It's crazy.
You think people at that stuck-up school weren't mean to me? Of course they were. And it wasn't just the white girls. They were all mean. But I didn't lose sleep over it because I knew who I was before I got there.
Oh, you're pretty well adjusted, huh?
Yes.
Well, who are you now? That's all I'm saying. It's a little blurry, huh? I'm thinking maybe your mother did you a
Maybe he didn't know. It's possible. Remember, Ellie went away for a year and came back with a baby and the picture of her dead husband.
Okay, so they do their thing. 8 months later, there's a baby. You serious?
She trapped him.
Oh, yeah, Miss Ellie, the original whoring church lady, sets a diabolical trap and then just to show him, works as a maid for 18 years.
I've had church ladies. They can be freaks.
You're sick.
No, I'm my father's son.
You slept with her, didn't you?
You told
Oh, God. She told me she's a virgin.
You believe that?
Why not?
Wait, so you two haven't?
Hell no. Hell no.
It was a long time ago. I'm sorry. I wasn't going to tell you. And
She's only 18.
who are you talking about?
Cheryl.
You think I'm a child molester?
Wait a minute. You're talking about. Oh shit. No.
Man, hey, man, it was nothing. Man, I'm sorry. it was years ago, and I was lying when I said it was nothing. I was too fucked up to know that, and you're better for her.
I know.
You gonna be okay?
Eventually. Just get out.
I do hate that you're with him.
Why?
Not you, Miss. It's all about me, girl. Damn. You.
We're so close. We're so close. Thank you, everybody, for your understanding. You know, live theater in the age of virtual theater. Yes. Thank you, everybody, for your coming into this imagination with us and giving us your attention in this time. So I just want to go back to what I was talking about before about this idea of the ghosts that are in the play that don't allow us to be self-determinate. All right. And I was, as we were approaching the play, I was thinking about how the America is kind of like this family, right? You know, we have all of this legend and lore and ancestry and past, right? That then allows us, that it kind of informs us, right? And we have to pick up all of that, the celebrations of that and the pathos of that and move forward, which is exactly what the LeVay family is doing as well. Oh, I think we're back. Here we go. Back to Stick Fly.
I do hate that you're with him.
Why?
Not you, Miss. It's all about me, girl. Damn. You.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Okay, so explain this to me. You white, right?
Right.
And you trade in to be black?
Yeah, I'd not be inclined to take a pass on white privilege.
I'm happy being black.
Did I ask you? So why you like our men so much?
Did I say I like your men? No, I like Flip. I love Flip. This is really what you want to talk about right now? Today? Really? Today?
Clearly, I'm working through some things.
Okay, so yes. Flip's fine. The only way a fine black man can be fine. Of course I like that. But people want to think it's just that, which is just insulting on so many levels. I can't even begin. And I get it. I do. I get why it would piss off black women or white men, but it can't be my problem. All I can do is understand it and sit in it, but I won't apologize. You'd be insulted if I did.
White and pretty opens a lot of doors, but you want to have brown babies? Why?
I want to have the babies of the man I love. They'll come out whatever color they come out, and I will love them because they will be my babies. You can't know this, but you will. You will be in love one day, and you will know this.
Well, at least you're pretty.
Also, Black men are almost never serial killers. They dress well and can usually dance.
Damn, I'm trying so hard not to like you, but you're so strange I almost can't help it.
It's part of my charm.
I thought you'd be gone a long time ago.
I would have. Look, I didn't know. Not until 4 years ago when your mother asked me to set up a trust fund. I couldn't, not without it all coming out.
That makes it worse.
I don't have anything else to say.
You don't have anything else to say? That's it? 4 years, 18 years, what's the difference? Once you knew, you didn't want me?
It's more complicated than that.
You didn't recognize me?
What?
18 years ago. I was a baby. I've seen the pictures. I was cute. I was really cute. And you couldn't see me and love me and want me. How come you couldn't see yourself in my eyes? How come you didn't feel like you were put here to protect me? How they right? But I just didn't matter. And you still don't see me. Me, your daughter. The first man who loves you was supposed to be your father. You were supposed to love me first and best. And how can anyone ever love me right if you couldn't love me first? And I'm thinking I'm mad at the white girl because she took my men, but she didn't. They just don't see me. And I'm thinking I don't like Taylor because she trying so hard to be seen, but I don't like her because she just like me. She got the same holes in her. But all this time it was you. I deserve to be seen.
I don't know what you want.
Then I feel sorry for you.
She wanted you to say, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm here for you.
I really should be going.
Just tell me one thing. How do you do that? How do men make babies and then just disregard them?
We don't all.
Please. How is it someone who's supposed to be a genius, who's supposed to have such a capacity for understanding and the workings of the human mind, could treat family like this? What kind of sickness just lets you cut the inconvenient pieces out? I just want to know.
You're not talking about me, Taylor.
Sure I am. My dad is gone. I never got to ask him. But here you are. And I think I really need you to help me understand.
I think you should answer her. I think it's the least you can do.
I guess you don't really feel the shit until it hits the fan.
That's the best you can do. You don't feel the shit till it hits the fan. What kind of
I don't understand.
I don't know, sweetheart. It has something to do with manhood and self-preservation and struggling to prove yourself all the time.
Prove yourself. It's your house.
It's your mother's house.
So you just pretend? For 18 years?
4.
Years, Dad.
I could do better than pretend. I could make it not so. Just by deciding. Ellie never complained. Cheryl, you never wanted for a roof over your head. I got her into the best high school in the country that'll set her up for the rest of her life.
That's bullshit.
Have you lost your mind?
Don't go. Stay and make it better.
It won't get better. We'll just become resigned to it. Maybe your mother will divorce me first, but I doubt it. Divorce is worse than martyrdom.
Just stay.
I'm not your dad, Taylor.
Verdict still out on that one. Dad.
So you're leaving now too?
Yeah. I'm surprised you're still here.
You all need to stay.
Why?
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 To clean up this mess.
We hire people for that, Taylor.
And how's that working for you?
Can you make her shut up?
All right, just leave it, Taylor, please.
Please, don't leave me.
Taylor, leave it.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, stop. All right, just stop.
I can't lose another one. Please, don't go.
It's not your fight.
No, it's yours. So fight it. Fight this one yourself then. Please.
Okay, sweetie, you have to be quiet now. You must. Okay? Shh.
Nice handle, son. Didn't know you had it in you.
That's what you gotta do. Criticize Kent right now. You amaze me.
We're cut from the same cloth.
You're wrong.
Yes, son. About some things, not about that.
You use that word, son, like a trump card. That's not affection. That's a power play.
That's all you get. That's all you get. I settled down, raised 2 bright sons, supported a high-maintenance woman at the level to which she was accustomed. What do? Spend money fast as you could make it and sleep your way through Atlanta society? Sounds empty. Yeah, we're cut from the same cloth. But I grew up. You want to apologize?
No.
There isn't a single one of you that hasn't kept secrets or made mistakes. So you kids, think carefully if you want to start throwing stones up in this house. Pretty much from the second they bring you ingrates home from the hospital, every waking moment is spent trying to keep your asses safe and provided for. Are your teeth straight? I did that. Did you get a degree from any school that you wanted? Even you. That was my time, my money, my choices. I tell you what, you go out there and find me a man who hasn't made mistakes. Then you judge.
But Dad, that doesn't make it okay.
Should I start loading the car?
I'll get it, baby.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
About?
Everything.
Thank you for your hospitality.
That's funny. I'll tell you what. See if you can't make this boy do right by you. He doesn't know it, but he needs you.
Nothing happened with Flip this weekend that's worth mentioning. But
Really? Now? I know.
And you'll stay with me?
Life's gonna get a lot easier for both of us if you'll just accept that I'm not leaving. Ever. But I'm going upstairs. For a second. I'll be back.
I'm sorry for the fireworks. Come back at Christmas, and we'll be back to our usual levels of mirthful dysfunction.
Let's give your folks a call, huh?
Okay.
Maybe even pick up a hostess gift on the way.
Yeah. Sure. Great.
You schedule a flight out.
Yeah.
Want to live to the airport?
Thanks.
Hey, Dad.
Son.
I want you to read this, okay?
You're giving me your book.
Yeah. It's not a peace offering. It's something I need to do for me. But don't call me about it if you don't like it. In fact, don't call me at all. But I poured a few years of my life into it, and the publisher thinks it'll do well. And I thought you should have it early. It's good.
We'll meet you guys in the car. Thanks for everything. It was nice meeting you, Taylor.
Yeah, you too.
Cheryl.
Take care.
Okay.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm about done with all y'all. I'm going to pack. Y'all will have to shut down the house best you can. Kent, will you give me a ride to Perry?
Sure.
Be nice to him, okay? He's like family to me.
Of course I will. He's the love of my life. Do you think they liked me?
Smile and be grateful the way you do. You give me your mind to find your way up out the glue.
Fantastic, fantastic. If you would please join me in welcoming back to the virtual stage, Ranika Williams, Caroline Innerbickler, Tiffany Rochelle Stewart, Daniel J. Watts, the legendary Keith Randolph Smith, and Jelani Aladdin. Beautiful job to each and every one of you. I know how hard it is to portray something through a Zoom process, but I want to tell you that you all laid it on the table. We ate and we are full. Thank you so much. Please also welcome, I worked on that a little bit, but it makes sense. And please welcome back to the stage the man who put this all together in such a short period of time, Mr. Del Howlett, our director.
Aristotle.
Bravo. And no director can do it all. So please welcome to the stage our assistant director, Sheila Coleman. Woo! Bravo to each and every one of you. And not shown here today, but I have to give her a special thank you to the composer and songwriter and performer of today's music, Crystal Monet Hall, everybody. Crystal Monet Hall. Absolutely wonderful. I just want to take a couple of minutes just to ask you guys a couple of questions, just so the audience can get to know just a little bit about how you dealt with this process. If anybody, whoever wants to take a stab at it, what was the virtual rehearsal process like? Like, if anybody had, Jelani, you're smiling. Let me hear from you first.
I think it's just it's definitely a different venture into the form that we know and love, because you don't get to experience, really actually taking in interactions with people and really responding authentically, because you're actually not even looking at the people that you're acting with. You're just looking at your script to try to get it into the camera.
Right.
But also, there's just something beautiful about people trying to make things work, period. You know what I mean? It's the energy of like coming together and being like, we're going to make something out of this no matter what.
Right.
I think that is unbreakable.
Absolutely. Anybody else want to take on that question? What was the process like for somebody else? Anybody?
He got it.
Daniel, did you have your finger up?
Leave me alone, Antoine. He got it.
Well, let me ask this question. What was most resonant for any of you about this play?
I think, there's this, I like what you were saying earlier, Dale, about, just the time between 2005 and 2020. And there's, I think there's been finally a true understanding that money and power and access has not afforded Black people the same opportunities simply because they are Black. Like, you cannot buy yourself out of the African American experience.
Right.
And even within the African American experience, there's still all these contexts of classism and colorism, and misogyny. Like, all those things also exist within, the microcosm of being African American. I think just showing, pre-Obama, 2005 is literally only 4 years after 9/11, which was, I hadn't even thought about that. Like, there's 9/11, then there's Obama, then there's Trump. And I think there's a reckoning there's a visibility that's happened within the last, how long has the pandemic been going on? Pandemic. We just kind of looking at that.
Anybody else want to tackle that question?
I think that the thing I found really resonant in the play is, and Crystal got at this with her song. She has this line in there where she says, "You beg, you borrow, you something, you sin," but then something. She's basically saying it's actually really complicated when you actually get in the inner circle. You did all this, and for generations we did all this to get in, and now that we're here, it's like you're the fly stuck, and I just find it really, like, it's so resonant, the pain that Taylor is feeling on the seeming outside of this circle for her. It's painful on the inside of the circle for every single person who's on the inside of that family. It's painful for Cheryl, who's been doing this dance and now finds out her blood actually is on the center, but now she'll maybe never be allowed in the center. And all of that resonates for me, that to be Black in America, even if you were one of the people who begged and borrowed and got in the inner circle, your Blackness has been, even if you got the golden ring, your Blackness has still placed a challenge on you that goes in addition to just being human. Because the LeVay family, they're just people who want to go to school and have jobs and be in love and and there's all this other shit that's been put on you. And I thought it was really brilliant that Dell peopled the world with the pressure that's on these people, with all of those photographs that would have been the photographs that we see in the house.
Right.
To kind of keep what's in that inner circle, but there's also a cost to keeping it, and there's a pain to keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
And it just felt like it was so fleshy inside of all the characters. I love that.
Beautiful. And on behalf of myself and everybody watching, I would like to thank you again, truly from the bottom of my heart. And of those of you who were watching this reading today, if you feel so inclined, please give to the Actors Fund today. Not only will it help today, but it will help others in the future. So please, and thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. We truly, truly, truly appreciate you. And on that note, I'm Antoine L. Smith, and I thank you.
Mr. Shiny Shoes, Mr. Well-to-do. Summer's on the Cape, still you can't escape. They won't free you, 'cause they don't see you, but you sure do got a comfy cave.